And welcome back to Man's Garage. We're in the garage today. Beautiful day today. We have today the DJI Lito X1. Haven't had it up for a while. It's a very capable drone, one of a 1.3 camera, has all the waypoints, has everything that everything else has. It's a great little drone and a great package. We have it here today with the N3 controller and the big screen, the 13.5-inch Teclast T65. We're going to do that. Get a backwards view, a frontwards view, take it up, have a little shot. What this thing can do for the money, it's incredible. It really is a good piece of kit to have if you're looking for a travel drone or just one drone in your arsenal. Let's go, let's have a look, let's see what this is like, okay? Something different. And here we have it. We have it on the pad. I don't know if you can see it from that camera, but it's down there on the pizza box. And we have the 13.5-inch Teclast T65 right here. It's beautiful, massive, I can see it. And I've got the N3 controller. Just had an update. We're recording. Let's get it up. Let's see what happens. I have the shorty sticks on here, so it should be nice and easy just to play around like this. And let's have a look. We're going to go up the lake across the street, have a look and see what happens here. Well, let's get back to our screen here. There we go. 4K 60. That's okay. It's great if you're moving around. My voice is a little hoarse. I've been talking quite a bit. But we've got it on the big screen. There we go. We've got the grid lines on. We're ready to go. And I can see this perfectly. It's wonderful. Let's get this going. I've got the map here. If I hit the map, and I can actually go to satellite view because I'm in the garage and I've got that. That's amazing. Let's go back to this again. And if we hit this little guy here, no, little guy here, no, not that one. I want the round one. There's the round one. And the other one is, yeah, that one is for the forwards and backwards. No, I want the round one. Here we go. Okay. You can see backwards, frontwards, you know, all the camera directions. You can have a look at that. And that's the Lito X1. It's got about everything. It's got everything that the Mini 5 Pro has, a lot cheaper. It doesn't have some of the features of the 5 Pro, and it doesn't have the camera. But let's get this going, okay? Down and in. Up.
Take off.
There it is.
Point updated.
Wow. And if we go on the function button, I think it's the function button, look down. That's where we came off from. And I love that shadow. Up it goes again. Okay, and we can just come down a little bit. There we go. Amazing. Can you hear that? Let's go. Now, I don't know if we're still recording here. Yeah, we're still recording. Okay, good enough. Usually there's a green dot in the corner, but I was just wondering about that. Let's get it forward. Let's get it up. And we're in normal mode. That's right. And we're about there, away from everything. Turning around, look at us. What do we look like? That's what we look like. The whole Bang family is there. Look at that. 2 pups. There we go. 2 pups and me. There we go. Yeah, we just switched over their food. Now we're doing a salmon and sweet potato. They're doing pretty good in that. I got to get the ratios right because I got to get them a little bit, one a little bit beefier and one a little bit trimmer. Here we go. Up we go. Going up again. And I can see this a mile away. This is phenomenal. It's almost like having those AR glasses on. It's a massive screen. Yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah, the Lito X1. Up we go. We're up at 15, 16 meters. And some of the other drones that I've been flying, this is more accurate. This is 20 meters. Some of them saying, you know, it's a lot less than what it is. So this is pretty accurate at 27 meters. 30 meters, I'm above the tree lines for sure. And I like going 35 or 40 just because. And if you're flying anywhere near any buildings or homes, you've got to be 70, 60, 70 meters up. Or else, you know. There we go. 48, 50. And turn over this way. Oh, wow. This is incredible. It really is. Okay, let's go over this lake here. Look at that. Perfectly straight horizon. Let's bring that down a wee bit. Get that rule of thirds, as some people like to say. You can get that dynamic range in there. 1/1.3 camera. Dynamic range is amazing. I don't want to go too far. Let's slow that down. Here we go, C mode. Yeah, because now I should be about 6 kilometers or meters per second, something like that, maxed out or something. So look at this, hey, look at these with this water down here. The amount of water we have here is just phenomenal, just phenomenal. And I like looking down as I'm going over it. So let's come down a little bit more and have a look. We'll go over at about 4 meters per second. See if we can just, yeah, there we go. Just got a little bit of the skyline in there, as you can see. And it's 4K at 60, so it's amazing. Look at this, just amazing what's down here. Beautiful green tapestry. The water is everywhere, you know, and you know where I'm facing, and this is OcuSync 4. So it's incredible. It is really incredible. And I fly over this way because if something happened to it and it, whatever, got hit by a bird or whatever, I'm not interfering with anybody. And the chances are I might be able to find it. And the trees aren't phenomenally tall. Okay? They're not phenomenally tall. But let's go a bit to the left here, swing around to this joiner here. And a couple of years ago, this was solid ground. There was no connection. Maybe a little sliver of a creek. But now it's significant. And there are, you know, there's a few cottages on this little lake here, but few and far between and quite a ways away. So we're going to come around here. I'm looking at the orange RC on the top there, which says I got 19 minutes left, and we haven't even started the video yet. That's a bad thing for me, isn't it? Okay, well, we'll start the video when we turn around and come back, and we'll come back and look at the lakes again here. There we go. We'll come back. Let's start that video. Where's my video button? Start my video. Boom. There we go. And we're coming back here. Let's see if we can find the water trail. There's some water over here, I know. Where's that orange, that H? So I should be just flying over water pretty soon. There we go. Yeah. There's the water. Well, I know there's water there. Full stick forward to 6 meters per second. That's pretty good. Yeah, here's the lakes here, right? This is the back end look of it. Look down. Okay, we're going to look down there. Okay, and you can see that there. And the water's never been this high. And we can go around, have a look. It comes over by the road over here. We're up at 49 meters, so it comes over by the road here, and it's never been this close to the road. And we're in the end of, well, beginning of July. You can see the end of June. And over here, it's within like 4 feet of the roadway, 4 or 5 feet of the roadway. And usually it's like 20 or 30. So yeah, it's right down there. And we come over the road, and usually over the road it's bone dry and it's wet there. So let's turn around here. And we're going to have a look at the... Here we go. Let's follow this over. This is the other little lake. I don't think this has a name. This lake has a name because it's more of a pond. It's more of a overflow pond. This place dries up, not completely dry, but it dries up significantly over the summer. And you can do it. So I don't believe there's any fish in here. There might be some catfish in here because it goes down to about 2 or 3 feet. But, you know, suckers or whatever they are, I don't know. I'm not a fisherman. I don't know what they're called. I used to fish as a kid. We used to go on the rivers and get all kinds of suckers and catfish. And you'd never eat them, but they're just, we call them garbage fish, and never did anything with them. So let's come up again. Where are we here? There we go. Oh, there's the pit over there. Is there anything else over here? Oh, here's another little lake over here. See, we've got all kinds of little ponds and lakes and you name it. It says I got 20 minutes left. No? Why does that go up? Well, no, this is 2056, 2156. And turn around here. turn around. Where's the H for the home? Here we are. Up a little bit. Here we are. And the H there says we're coming home. So we're going to see how close that is. Should be pretty close. We've been up there for 3.5, so 6 minutes or so. 5 or 6 minutes. It's a beautiful spot to fly around. It really is. If you look right down, like I look down, when you fly over areas like this, it's amazing what you can see. And I'm sure there's tons and tons of birds' nests in here and things like that. But the one thing here, it's very wet. And we had thunderstorms a couple of days ago. It rained all day yesterday. Incredible rain yesterday. Okay, up we go again. Let's go up and see where we're at. Here we're at. There we go. This is a Lito X1. There we are. We're just about home. There we go. Yeah, we're just going to come home here. The car's going to turn. He's going to be way in front of us by the time he turns. Yeah. And we're up at 50 meters. There we go. Now we got to find out how to get it home. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, coming home. Let's see. I'm going to do the function button. There we go. Then I can see where I'm coming. As I come home and across, and I come down right on the middle of the driveway. Let's see if I can see the... Oh, pretty close. Look at where that box is. There it is. There's the box. So I should be just about on it now. Okay. See what happens when I come down. Well, I'm going to go that way a bit. Just to be sure. And then I can see it coming down here. Okay. Yeah. Hear it. Should be in the middle somewhere. Boom. 3. Says it's 12 meters up, 10 meters up. I'd say it's about 5 meters up. There we go. Oh, come this way. Yeah, there it is. Hit that again. And we're going to bring it in here. See if we can come in. Is it going to allow me, or do I have to disengage? Yeah, okay. So we have to hit that up there, off. Here we go. Comes in. And we just land. And the puppies don't go anywhere near it. And there we go. Awesome. I got an update right as I landed. There we go. Let's see what happens here. We'll just update and say, yeah, okay, got an update. What do we got? Fix some known issues. Ooh, it's a big one. There you go. Poof. See what happens with that. Should be okay. We'll find out how much gas we got left in it. Don't know, but should be pretty good. Let me grab it. Well, it's doing that. We'll have a look. And it's at 42%, so it's good. This is the Lito X1. Got my badge on it. It's a keeper. It really is a keeper. I have a couple of them on Marketplace for sale, the ones that I have. And we had some pretty good response so far. So, which is kind of odd for this area. But yeah, whoever picks up some of these are going to have really good deals because they're like brand new. My stuff is like brand new because it's used for the testing and then that's about it. So, the Lito X1, we've got 46% on that. I can't see much bad about it. I don't like the articulation, and they have got a better canopy cover, gimbal cover for it. But other than that, it's aces. It really is. I was shocked with this one, and I was shocked with the Neo 2. Okay, but yeah, the Lito X1, one of the better ones. Just have a regular flight. Most people, that's all they want. They want to go up. They want to have a look. They want to come back. They don't need all the gimmicky stuff, and there's no gimmicky stuff on this. I love, and look at some of my videos. I'll put one up here of the waypoints on this. It's one of the best in the business. It really is, just like the Mini 5 Pro. And I hear it's also coming to the Avata 360, and maybe even it's coming to the Neo 2. There you go. Stay tuned. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the bell. We're at 55%. Fix some known issues, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye now.